Okay, so this video will be discussing examples of SPM cron question. Okay, it's taken out from the workbook of Pelangi. Okay, let's read the question. I prepared three questions only. So let's see. The table shows the number of students by gender in two different groups, and the number of male students is in group A is not stated. Okay, so a student is chosen at random from each group, given that the probability that both students chosen are of different gender is 23/40. So find the number of male students in the group A. So you can see here I already highlighted. So probability of getting a different gender, that means male, okay, male A, right, from each group. So there are two groups, A and B. So that means a male from A and female from B, or probability of getting a male from B and female from A. So here N, this is N. So we have to multiply lah. So what is the probability of a male getting a male from group A? Therefore is X over X plus 3. Okay. So here the number of sample A is 3 plus X. So the number of B is very clear, is 10. So the probability of getting a female from group B is 8 over 10. Or mean plus. Plus the probability of getting a male from group B is 2 over 10. Then the probability of getting a female from group A is 3 over X plus 3. Okay. So this one is given as 23/40. So never mind, we simplify first this. So you get 8x plus 6 over 10 times x plus 3, right? So this is the probability that we have calculated from the table. Then we equal it as, with 10x plus 3. Okay, this one is bracket, equals to 23/40. Okay, so we do cross multiplication. Okay, so 40 divided by 10 is 4 therefore is 4 times 8x plus 6 equals to 23 times x plus 3. Okay, so you get 32x here plus 24 equals to 23x plus 339, 69 here. Right, a bit rusty already. 69. So therefore 32 minus 23, you get 9x. Then equals to 969 minus 24. Okay, 69 minus 24, you get 45. So therefore x is 5. Okay, so x is 5. So this type of question is mainly can be asked in paper 2, section A. Okay, but usually this type of question will be asked in objective Okay. All right, so this is question 10. Let's say question 4. Question 4 is a paper 2 question. That's been a long question. So it's 6, I think it's 6 marks. So A, there is diagram B, A and B. So A and B, this one is independent events. Box A and box B. So list the sample space. So this question doesn't ask you to use specify any method. That means you can use tree diagrams, or you can use tables, or you can use a geometry coordinate. Right? Okay, so If you don't want, you also can list down one by one like this. One with 4, one with 7, one with 9, one with 12, one with 15, right? But you don't repeat it, okay? So it's quite simple. So if you want to make sure your answer is correct, so what we do is we use geometry coordinate. Mean you use this method. Okay, I don't know why my okay, let's see. We better use this. Hopefully you can see. Oops. Okay. Okay, I think make it bigger. Right. So we did this actually usually is A and B. So here is 1, 3, 6, and 8. Okay. Then here will be 4, right? 7, 9, 12, 15. So here will be 4, 7, 9, 12, 15. Okay, so I think not so good, huh? So I just move it up here. Okay. So it's 4, 7. Okay. Okay, so I want to make it nicely. Okay, then we can write down. So 7, 9, 12, 15, and oops, sorry. So here is 15, here is 12, here is 9, here is 7, here is 4, right? So that means you can see here the combination will be 1, 4, 1, 7, 1, 9, 1, 12, 1, 15. Then 3, 4, 3, 7, 3, 9, 3, 12, 3, 15. 6, 4, 6, 7, 6, 9, 6, 12, 6, 15. And add 4, add 7, add 9, add 12, add 15. So when the question asks you to list down, you just list down, okay? So it become 1, 4, 1, 7, 1, 9, 1, 12, and 1, 15. Okay, and then 3, 4, and then a 6, 4, and then 8, 4. Okay, comma, 3, 7. So it's a bit tedious, but what to do? The question asks you to list down, you list down. So 3 and 15. So it's also a good practice because it will help you to solve the probability later on. Clearer rather than you use a traditional way. What we learn in our time is we just don't list down, we just use the formula. So this way is better, like you can see the outcome and then you can make sure your answer is correct. Okay, so this is A, right? So B, list all the outcomes of event and find the probability that the cards picked are labeled even number or prime number. So even number or prime number. Huh? Okay, so even or prime. Okay, so we have B. So B. So actually, you have, if you have list down the sample space here, okay, so you want to answer straight away, you give the prime, the probability is okay, right? So you still get full mark, although the question said list all the outcome. So, but better to list it lah. Huh? So label with even number or prime number, even or prime. So that's mean even or prime. So you have to take note, right? So even will be 6, 8, 4, 12, right? And then prime will be 3 and 7. So meaning that anything to do with this is this. Okay, if I highlight it like this, okay, if we see the dot here will be 1, 2, 3, 4. Everything here except 1, 9, and 1, 15. So because 1, 9, and 1, 15, 1, 9, and 15 is not odd, or sorry, it's not even or prime number. So, okay, so you can do like that. Okay, so the question asks you to list down, you just list down. So except you don't list down the two lah, that is 1, 9, and 1, 15. So you list down the whole thing here, 1, 4, 1, 7. Okay, 4 and 7 is even. 4 and 4 is even, 7 is prime. So you have to list down. And then 9 cannot, and then 1, 12. Okay, because 12 is even. So list down everything. Okay, so the total is should be 3 times 5 is 15. So you minus 2. So is 13 over 15. So here is number of sample. So this is S. So number of sample is 4 by 5. So it's 20. Why say 15? 4 by 5, sorry. Okay, so it's 4 by 5. So here I have to change. So here I have to change. So meaning that, okay, so in the exam, you don't do like that. You don't follow me. You list down dot, dot, dot. No, you have to list down until you get 8, 12, everything. So what I said already, if you list down here all correct, then your answer here is correct. That means it's 18 over 20. So it's 9 over 10. Then you get the full mark, okay? Because this one, your sample space is all correct. Provided if your sample space is all correct, then you just write down the answer, then you get full mark. If your sample space is not correct, then automatically your B1, B2 will be wrong if you don't show the outcome. But usually if your total outcome list down is incorrect, therefore, of course, your outcome for the events will be incorrect also. This is a very direct, very straightforward. Okay, number 2, what's the probability of getting a 3 and an odd number? 3 and odd number, so 3 and odd number. So you can check here, 3 and odd number. I use red here. 3 and odd, that's been 3 and 7, 3 and 9, and 3 and 15. So there are only 3. So you list down. Okay, 3, 7, 3, 9, and 3, 15. Okay, so the number of sample, let's say you said this is B, then it's 3 lah. So the probability of B is 3 over 20. So this is your answer. Okay, this one if you want to put A also can, then probability of A is 9 over 10. So this is the solution for question 4. So that's so simple. Usually this one is 2 marks. 2, and then this one is 1, 1, and then 1, 1. So it's 6 marks question. Okay. Okay, question number 6. So this is the clone SPM 2017. So after this, you are going to do the SPM question also. All right. Okay, so the SPM question I already posted into your WhatsApp group, right? So, but not every question will ask you to list the sample, all the sample space, but some of them they use tree diagrams and ask you to list down the empty answer, right? The empty space, or they use the table and then ask you to fill in the missing information in the table. Okay, so depends. So a box contains of 5 letters I, J, O, P, and R. One card is picked at random from the box, and the letter is recorded without replacement. Okay, so this word again. Without replacement, another card is picked at random from the box, and the letter is also recorded. So this one, I think we better use table, or you can use tree diagram. So let's say this is A. Oh, sorry, we don't use A. We use, here is 1, here is 2. Okay, so the alphabet is I, J, O, P, N. Here also you list down I, J, O, P, R. Okay, I, J, O, P, R. So this is second time. First time we withdraw, and then second time. So without replacement, therefore I cannot be exist. O also cannot be. Then PP, then cannot be. So therefore we have IJ, IO, IP, and IR. Okay, and then here we get JI, JO, JP, and JR. Then OI, OJ, OP, OR. Then PI, PJ, PO, PP, and PR. Okay. Then lastly, you have RI, RJ, RO, and RR. Okay, so you have to list down. So the total is 4 by 4, right? It's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 4 by 4. Okay, 4 by 5, right? It's 25. Actually, it's 5 by 5, 25. And then you minus 5. So it's 20. So list down. When you list down, you must list down. So list down the sample. So you cannot say, oh, I have this table already. All my outcome is here. So it's not, this is not how you list down the sample space. So you have to list down one by one. IJ, IO, IP, IR. Okay, so I have to list down. If not, later on you follow whatever I do. So JO, this is a bit tedious, what I said. Okay, JR, then OI, OJ, OP. It's better to do it slow. Okay, if you do it fast, then it's wrong. No one going to pity you, right? Because, all right, you see here, I did mistake already. So it shouldn't be a PP here, okay? So it's PR, right? This RR also cannot be, right? Okay. That's why need to do it slow. Okay, we check properly. PR. Then this one RR cannot be, so it's RP. Okay, so Ri, Rj, O, P. So you can check is 4 by 5, 20. Okay, so now equal to B1. B1 is the first cut is picked with a vowel. First cut is picked with a vowel. So first cut is vowel. So what is vowel here? Vowel is A, E, I, O, U. So it's I and O. So meaning that anything with start with I, we will tag. That means B1 will be everything here. And then O. Okay, right? Because here it said first cut, we are looking at first cut only. First cut is vowel, then the second cut we don't care. That means I, J, I, O, I, P, I, R. The first alphabet must be I, so we tag. So that means the B1. Okay, so we set A. So event A will be I, J, I, O, I, P, I, R, O, I, O, J, O, P, and O, R. Okay, so the probability of A is number of A. So number of A is very clear, it's 4. Therefore, it's 4 over 20. So it's 1 over 5. Okay, so this is B1. B2, B2 is the first card is labeled with a consonant letter, and the second card is labeled with a vowel letter. So that means one consonant, one vowel, consonant and vowel. So let's say consonant and vowel. So you use green to highlight. Consonant J and vowel J-I, J-O. Okay. P-I, P-O. R-I, R-O. Okay. One consonant. First card is consonant and second card is vowel. So J-I-J-O, P-I-P-O, P-R-I, R-O. So we have 6 outcome. Okay, so we said this is event B. So event B have R, I, R, O, P, I, P, O, and J, I, J, O. So the number of event B is 6. Okay, therefore the probability is 6 over 20. So it's 3 over 10. Sorry, 3 over 10. Huh? Okay, so this type of this question also can be, let's say question number 1. We can change it to be the second card is a vowel letter. Okay, or we can say number 2, we can change it to be the probability of getting a vowel or consonant. Then is either vowel first or consonant later, or consonant first or the vowel later. So it depends on how the question asks. So you need to interpret the question carefully. Right? So some of you know how to do, but sometimes your language problem, so it costs you your marks. So this is how you solve. So again, this one is, if I remark, this is 2. That means if this is 20, so you must get at least more than 10, you get 1 mark. Okay, if 20, you list down 21, then it's wrong. Okay, so here is 1 mark, 1 mark, 1 mark, 1 mark. Therefore, meaning that this question you cannot do mistake. Okay, you cannot list down more. Okay, more than whatever the sample. So here is I need to emphasize here the word 1 by 1, and you have to see the question, read the question, and then simultaneous. This one is different. For example, we have A and B. Right? One by one, you have to list down B and A. So if simultaneous, we only list A and B. So we don't list B and A because these two are the same thing. Okay. And then 3 is we need to know with replacement or without replacement. And then also read the condition. The first one is condition. For example, I take out the red. You take out a red from the box or a box. If there's a red marbles, blue marbles, green marbles, we take out a red. We don't put back, or you put back. For instance, okay. So that is the condition that what I'm talking about. So there are 4 things we need to make sure when you read the question. Make sure these 4 things you understand properly. Okay. So that's all for this video.